everyone, I'm Keisha Charmaine and I'm back here with a new video to tell you all about 4 hair hacks that you all should have on deck to help make your lock journey more easeful. These are tools that will benefit your hair and yourself in all different types of ways, and I'll tell you all about them in just a moment. But first, I want to get into this eye makeup look. I want to shout out the Cake Palette by Glamlight. Now, quick backstory. I'm gonna keep it real quick because I turned off the air conditioning to make this video and I'm starting to sweat already. Okay, so if I start to glow, I'm sorry. I can't help it. But Glamlight is a makeup company founded by Giselle Hernandez. Now, you know how sometimes you have friends from your childhood growing up and you randomly think of them and you look them up? That's what happened to me. I had a friend, Giselle, and I'm like, oh, I wonder what came of her. I haven't seen of her since I deleted my MySpace and my Facebook, so I looked her up on Instagram and I found that she has this whole empire of makeup, and I feel like I was so late discovering or rediscovering her, and I'm like, I have to support. I bought her Cake Palette. So basically her makeup line is all about food inspired makeup, so it's really creative. I definitely recommend that you check it out. And their colors are really pigmented, so that's a bonus. So these are all the different colors in the Cake Palette, and it actually came in a little oven, so marketing genius. So shout out to her. And she so totally inspired me. You know, when you see people doing things that you actually know and like you're from the same place as them, like it makes your dreams feel a little more possible, you know what I mean? So shout out to her. Check out Glamlight. Okay, hair hack number 1, Swirly Curly. You guys might have seen me mention this product before, but basically it is a hair scrunchie, a ponytail holder, afro puff scrunchie. So basically what is so clutch about it is that it has this clip, so you don't have to force your hair into a ponytail and yank it and tighten it and over tighten it. No, the clip gives you that ease so that you can, oh, I'm starting to sweat, oh boy. So you can basically go like so, attach it. I'm not gonna do it because my hair's already styled. I'm actually already wearing one for my ponytail holder up here. You don't have to force your hair into tight ponytail holders. This will give you a bit of room so you're not tugging on your hair, especially at your hairline. You don't want to do that. That will cause thinning at the hairline, cause traction alopecia. You don't want any of that. So this is easy on the hairline. It also comes in a black velvet, which is what I'm wearing right now, which blends in perfectly with my locks because my locks are black and kind of velvety, you know. So that blends in perfectly. You probably thought that I was using my locks to hold my hair up, but nope, I'm using a Swirly Curly. This one is in a brown shade in case you have brown hair. And say your hair is super thick, you can also grab another Swirly Curly and clip it on to make it even longer, so you can actually use it as a headband even, or to make a afro puff if you have loose natural hair watching this, or if maybe you have more freeform locks, so your locks are more fuller. You can use 2 of them to make a afro puff with your locks. But yes, these will aid you in doing a whole bunch of hairstyles. I actually have a video showing you maybe 9 or 12 hairstyles with the Swirly Curly, so check that out. So if you're one to get headaches from tight ponytails and buns, this might be a really good option for you because it's not going to cause a lot of tension. So Swirly Curly, number 1. And of course, I have a hookup, so if you want to get you some of these, you can use my coupon code and my link. I'll have everything down below. I hope I'm not sweating too bad. Hack number 2, I can't really see from here. Crochet hooks. If you saw my last video here on YouTube, then you are familiar already, or maybe you just already know. But if you don't know, crochet hooks are really important if you like to have a very maintained lock look. Sometimes people get really annoyed by having loose hairs, whether they be at the nape of the neck like my mom in my last video, or sometimes people deal with it a lot in the middle. the hairs tend to break away from the lock, or maybe you're growing new hairs, because we do that. All our follicles have life cycles, so sometimes new hairs will grow in and you want it to go into a certain lock. This will help you to permanently attach those hairs into the lock. These have a really small hook on the tip of it, and that tip will grab the hair for you to pull it into the lock. So I'm not the best at this. I have to take my time when I do it, but I've seen some amazing locticians here on YouTube and on Instagram just going to work with that, attaching the loose hairs in it. They put it in that work, and they do an amazing job. So of course you can always go to a loctician to get that done for you, or you can practice and do it yourself. This is also a tool that you can use to create instant locks, I believe. I've seen that done as well. It really is a tool to help your hair lock, essentially. So you don't only have to use it for loose hairs, you can also just use it for immature locks. And you can also use it for lock repair. Sometimes we have thinning, especially for those of us who are vets in the game. You know, I'm 10 years long. So sometimes towards the ends I can come across a thinning spot. Oh, I just found one. All of the years and years of dyes, and the fact that my locks aren't even that thick to begin with, I will experience thinning sometimes. And typically I'm the type, I will just trim it. I'm at that length where I will not miss the length, so I'll typically trim it. But a lot of you guys love to hang on to your length. This is a tool that you can use to help to keep it strong. That's actually a technique I don't know how to do. I know how to attach loose hairs though, so that's what I would personally use this for. I don't use it for lock repair in that way, but it's possible. I've seen it done. Hack number 3, if you're watching this at the time I uploaded, it is July, and very often we want to keep our hair up and off of our necks and backs, like I should have done today because it's hot. Infinity head wraps are a really great accessory that you can wear and keep your hair up. Now your best bet is to put it in a bun, whether it's a high bun, a mid-level bun, a low bun, to give your hair that foundation, that frame, and then put an infinity head wrap on, and voila, you have a beautiful classy style. But that's just the easiest way to wear it. There's a ton of ways to wear an infinity head wrap. That's why I call it infinity head wraps. Well, also because they are infinity in design. They're like this. These come in all different colors and styles. You can actually layer them. So in the later months like fall and winter, you may want to layer them for an extra layer of insulation, or you can layer them for more volume. So this is really perfect for those of us who either don't have the time or don't like to wear the traditional type of head wrap that you actually have to wrap and fold around like I have in this video. Sometimes that can be really difficult for people, so these infinity head wraps are clutch. Hack number 4 is satin lined hats. Satin lined hats, do I need to explain why these are clutch? The satin lining. Very often we wear hats of all different fabrics, cotton, wool. Those fabrics aren't very nice when it comes to keeping the moisture in our locks. They take the moisture out when you wear them for an extended period of time, especially if you're going to be sleeping in something like that. So I don't recommend sleeping in a cotton or like something like an infinity head wrap. I wouldn't recommend sleeping in it unless you are wearing something satin underneath it first. At least not on a regular basis, for sure. But satin lined hats are perfect. You can sleep in these, of course. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it that you do it right now here in July, but these are definitely an option. If you have shorter locks, you can absolutely fit your locks inside of these and wear it as a beanie. That's what my mother does. She can stuff her hair into one of these and it'll sit where you can still see her hairline, so you still see she has hair but it's all covered. I think that's a really cute look. She loves the olive one. I personally love the white one because it goes so cute with my white coat, but obviously that's not for now. That's for winter. So if you're watching this right now, that's something that you want to stock up on for when winter and fall comes, so you'll be ready. And now I have a bonus hair hack. Now this is a bonus because the other ones, 1 through 4, I either sell or I have an affiliate link with. I can't hook you up with these. I don't sell these, although these should be pretty accessible. I don't know if your state is open right now as far as beauty supply stores and things like that, but you can always buy them online, I'm sure. But basically, this is one form of a hairnet. There are also hairnets that have like an elastic that's a little easier to use. However, because my hair is so long, those tend to not fit. So I need a larger net to fit my hair in. So what's the point? The point is when I have my hair in curls, these help to keep my curls up. If I'm in the house or if I'm going to the grocery store or somewhere where I don't necessarily want to wear my hair out for my curls to drop, I will wear a hairnet to keep my curls up and in place. And I first learned this hair hack back, if I can find the video, I'll put up here. This is a throwback video. I remember I wore my hair in curls for my cousin's wedding. I was a bridesmaid in her wedding and I had beautiful red curls. And I discovered that hairnets really helps to keep the curls from bouncing excessively, which will lead to your curls dropping prematurely. So yeah, so that's a bonus hack. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Swirly Curly for sponsoring this video. Remember, you can get these from my affiliate link down below. Us ladies and gentlemen with locks, we're very often concerned with our hairline. We don't like too much tension on our hairlines because that can lead to a receding hairline. We don't want that, obviously. We want our hairlines to stay nice and thick and full. These are low tension causing hair bands, so something you may want to invest in. All the other hacks are available on my shop: the crochet hook, the infinity head wrap, and the satin lined hat. I have the satin lined hats in a few different colors. I have the infinity head wraps in about 40 different colors, and I just have this one size. I used to offer these in 2 prongs and 3 prongs for people with curlier hair to help to lock their hair. Those sold out. If that's something that you're interested in, I will offer those again. So leave me a comment below if you have looser curly hair, or maybe you have a client with looser curly hair and you'd like to speed up their locking process. Let me know and I'll make that available for you. I'm getting to this length. Before I leave, get into this length. Woo! My hair feels extra long today. I think it's because it's been a while since I've worn my hair straight. I've been wearing my quarantine twists for a really long time. I'm going to put those back in after my next wash. But let me just embrace my length while it's here, before the twists come in, make them shorter again. Thank you so much for watching. Love, light, and locks. Ooh. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and remember to subscribe. You can always visit www.keishacharmaine.com for hair growth products, hair accessories, and more. But don't leave just yet. Check out my featured video and my latest video.